T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Kitchen Table Conversation. I am your host, Rodney Pelt Sr. Thanks for coming on tonight, man. Like and share all across the platforms, your YouTube, Facebook. We are live. I'm so sorry we've been on a hiatus for a few weeks. I've been trying to get mentally rested and physically back together after all the COVID and all the other stuff that was going on around me and around my space. So hopefully we almost on the way back. There you go, Lakeda. We almost back. So guys, like and share. What's up, Larry? How you doing, my brother? All the way in the ham. Y'all come on in, man. Come on in. Like and share. This is a great conversation tonight. We got a big event coming up next month. We're starting the auditions next month, but big event coming up in the springtime right here in the city of Tuscaloosa. That's going to be a huge asset to the youth in Tuscaloosa and to a certain facility and organization. And it's going to be a blessing to a lot of people that be able to get on the stage and do some things and, sing and all that kind of good stuff and give praises to the Lord all at the same time for a good cause and hopefully get some great exposure. What's up, Brian Kroon? What's up, Dino? What's going on, man? How you doing up there in Huntsville, Dino? Everything all right? Kroon, what's good, man? What's good out at Mercedes? Y'all come on, like and share, guys. We got about 10, 12 people on. We need about 30, 40 people on because we need this information to go out. But before I bring my guest on, before I even introduce them, before I even go into that, I got to do my part. Got to pay a couple bills. I ain't getting no money for this, though. So I shouldn't say that. So, oh, well. Anyway, listen, guys, we got a huge event coming up right here in the city of Tuscaloosa next week. Headshots and Handshakes, a business mixer right there at the Say Cheese Selfie Museum, right there in the University Mall, right by J.C. Penney's. It's it's something that you hadn't seen before because everybody needs a professional headshot. Everybody needs a professional headshot. Whether you teach school, whether you work at a plant, whether you work in on the side of the road, whatever. You need a professional headshot because you never know what other level you're finna elevate yourself to. So you always need to be prepared for it. So next Monday, 6 p.m., January 31st, I need everybody to be at the Selfie Museum right there at the University Mall, as some great business people in Tuscaloosa is going to host a business mixer. Bring your card, get ready to shake some hands, and hey, take your professional headshots. It's only $40. Everybody need a headshot. It's cheap. I just did a headshot and I paid way more than $40 for 2 poses. So you cannot beat it, guys. Professional background, awesome photographer. I can't call the name because I forgot it just that quick. But an awesome photographer. We're gonna be saying more about it, sharing on our social medias. But come join me, Erica, Tamika, and Ro next Monday, right there at the Say Cheese Selfie Museum. That's killing me saying Say Cheese, Say Cheese Selfie Museum, right there in University Mall in the JCPenney Annex. I guess we can call it the Annex. The Annex. So I want to see y'all all next Monday, 6 o'clock. I might not be there for about 2 minutes, but come see me at 6 o'clock because I got a whole bunch of other crap going on. Yeah. So I guess I'm going to talk about, bringing in so we can start this conversation. What's up, guys? Thank y'all coming on and continue to like and share. Continue to like and share. And if you want to call in, the number's right there in the comment section. Let me see, am I pointing right? Comment section over there. In your comment section on your streaming on YouTube or Facebook, you can call it. Nope, I was pointing the wrong way. It's that way. Comment. Oh, either down there. You know, I've been away from this for a long time. Anyway, call in 242-1957 and we'll give you more information. You're going to have some great people on tonight. So first, I'm going to introduce to you all our guests tonight. Our guests are winners and former finalists and executive director of YMCA. First one is our executive director of YMCA, Miss Lakeda Smith. She is an awesome community person. She is an awesome individual, has a big heart for the community, and she's really doing some great things over there at the YMCA. Miss Christian Simmons, she was our 2021 winner, Tuscaloosa Gospel's Best. So you'll be able to talk to her, interact with her. She'll tell you about her experiences. And my friend, Miss Dorcas Bridford, she was the 19 to 21 finalist. She's going to talk about her experiences, and different things pertaining to the YMCA and how that, got her to springboard. I don't want to say this. Yeah, we're gonna use that. How the YMCA springboard her career. I know that probably ain't true, but we're gonna put that out there. We're just gonna put that out there. So I'm gonna come right back with our guests. See you in a couple of seconds, guys.
Ashamed to pray. And don't be too proud to pray. Because prayer changes things. I don't care how dark it look for you. I don't care what they done said to you. I don't care what the verdict is. I don't care what the haters say. Prayer changed things. I was told I would never be nothing. Prayer changes things. I flunked out of school. Prayer changes things. I'm on my third marriage, lost everything I've owned twice. I've been homeless and lived in a car for 3 years. Prayer changes things.
Prayer changes things. How y'all doing? Hey, y'all, I guess, Miss Smith.
Hello.
Miss Simmons, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Hello.
Yeah, great. Okay, y'all. Now I got y'all in different cameras, so y'all gonna have to adjust your camera. There you go. Adjust your camera. Adjust your camera. You know, I got all this $5 $12 equipment, so y'all gotta work with me. How y'all doing?
Doing great.
I'm blessed. Thank you.
Awesome, guys. We have some awesome people, some awesome young ladies on tonight. So I'm gonna go around the round table, let you introduce yourselves, talk to the people, tell them. Well, no, we ain't gonna talk yet. Introduce yourselves and how you participated in this event on last year. We're gonna start right over there. Can y'all see me point?
Yeah.
There we go.
Kristen.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Christian Simmons. I am the Tuscaloosa Gospel Best 2021 winner. I heard about it from some friends. I had actually seen the actual show, I want to say a couple years ago. They didn't do it in 2020 because of COVID. So I think 2019 is when I saw it. I was actually away in Mississippi in school. And so I kind of wanted to do it then, come home for it. But I was like, nah, I shouldn't do it. And so when I saw the opportunity come up last year, I took my chance, and God blessed me truly. So it was definitely an amazing experience, and we'll get more into that. I'm gonna go ahead and let Dorcas introduce herself.
I am Dorcas Britford. I was a finalist in the 2021 and also in the 2019 um, Tuscaloosa Gospel Best. I saw it on Facebook and decided to audition. It was a great experience being around like-minded people, people who had a heart for God, who had a heart for music, and it's an experience I wouldn't trade for anything in the world.
Awesome, awesome.
All right, and I'm Lakeda Smith. I'm the executive director at the Benjamin Barnes Branch YMCA. I have been there since 2010, so I enjoy it, and I have been able to do a lot there. And so, thanks, Martin, for having us on.
Awesome, awesome. Now I'm gonna start with you, Miss Smith. So this event is Tuscaloosa Gospel's Best. Where did this idea come from? How long have you been doing it? And such and such.
Well, this idea was the brainchild of our chairman of the Barnes Advisory Council, Ms. Tanika Rice, and it mimics the Sunday Best show that was on BET. And so it's been around since 2019. We didn't do it for the 2020 because of COVID, and we brought it back in 2021. And so it is a signature event for the YMCA. We've been for so long looking for a signature fundraiser that involved the community and that would, give people an opportunity to do something as well, other than to give back in the actual fundraising part, but to showcase talent and things of that nature. So it is indeed our signature fundraiser, and we're very proud of it.
So how big is this? You say signature fundraiser. That means the biggest fundraiser. So how big is this? Not only for the Barnes Y, but for the community.
Well, in my personal opinion, I think that it is big because it allows singers anywhere to actually be on a larger platform, the opportunity to perform and showcase their talents, as well as giving the opportunity for fundraising opportunity for the Benjamin Barnes Branch YMCA, where this funding supports all of our youth programming. And so I think it's really huge because it does that. It allows people to showcase their talent and but I like to say, singing to support youth services. So it is big in that way because it gives back to the community in a form of entertainment, as well as all monies raised go back into youth programming for children in Tuscaloosa.
That's great. That's great. So all funding goes back into to the YMCA directly to the community. That's awesome. So we need everybody on board. So so Dorcas, since you've been there from the infancy of this program, this event, how was your experiences with Tuscaloosa Gospel's Best being on the first inaugural one?
It was a good experience. I mean, it was a little nerve-wracking because I don't like competition and I get anxious and nervous and all that stuff like that. But just seeing that, we could do so many things. We didn't have to spend $1, but we gave back in our own way using what God has given us. And for people to actually support and to see how much support that we all got was very interesting to see. And even after the fact, being out and about, it's kind of like I'm out with my husband. Someone say, "Hey, aren't you Dorcas?" I'm like, "Why you want to know?" I saw you on Tuscaloosa Gospel Best. So, and to know that people watch, they're actually watching, and that we're doing something that's for the community and for God.
That's good. So I was true when I said that Tuscaloosa Gospel's Best springboard is your career.
No.
It's supported.
It's supported.
I tried.
But support is great. Support is great.
I'm just joking. Yeah. I'm just joking. So like you're saying, it supported and helped you and got you out of your fear of competition. So how is that important? I work with the youth. So how important is that for our youth to see someone of yourself getting out there competing, especially in a format such as this?
It's really important for them to see people like us, even as we get older, to still, take a chance. There's nothing wrong with taking a chance, and our children need to know that. I'm also a teacher, so for my children to see that their teacher has no problem taking a chance, and for my actual biological children to see that, I think that's really important. No limits, to teach them that there are no limits. And to go to, as long as God say yes, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Are you participating this year?
I'm so busy. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that means she is. Kristen, how you doing, young lady?
I am blessed and thankful to be here.
Amen. So talk to us about your experiences last year. You didn't do the first one, right? You didn't do the
No,
19, and you came in last
no.
because you was in school. So tell us about your experiences and competition and all that, and how has it been since you won?
So I always have to start with I was 23, and in my 23 years, I have never been in a singing competition. I've actually never performed in a competition singing. If there was a talent show, I used to rap. I played drums. I would do that, but I never wanted to sing. I dealt with major insecurities when it came to my voice. It was more like a, yeah, you sing, but growing up in the church, if you don't have that belting voice or that, that strong vibrato, not that it's looked down upon, but it's just like, oh yeah, you did a good job. Oh, but this girl, she sang. And so I'm like, well, I'm not a singer, I'm a singer, and so that kind of really discouraged me for a while. And so 2020 is when everything hit, COVID hit. I had not had graduated from college just yet, but I did have to come home because of it. And so with that, I mean, everything happens for a reason. God was actually dealing with me personally, individually. And so when 21 came around, by then I'm like, okay, God, what else do you want me to do? What do you need me to do on my part? And so when friends of mine and family were telling me about the competition, I was like, I don't know. I don't do competitions. And so I kind of prayed about it. I prayed about it. And it's like you put it in my spirit, go ahead, step out of your comfort zone. And that was big for me because 2021 was filled with me just stepping completely out of my comfort zone and literally walking out on faith. And so in the room for the auditions, I know, and Dorcas can attest, I was quiet. Like Dorcas, she was trying to be friendly. She was speaking, and I apologized because I was like giving like 1 word, 2 word answers, and I try to be friendly, but I was like, Lord, I'm over here praying, like I'm nervous, I'm scared. I'm like, oh my goodness, and it's a lot more people in here, and I thought I was doing good by being early. Didn't realize I was gonna be I would be auditioning as number 2. And so I was like, oh snap, I should have, got here a little later. So I had more time to prepare. But my audition song was Leandria Johnson, Better Days. And that song has truly been a blessing to me, as well as I know to a lot of others. And I really just sang from my spirit that day. I don't even remember how I sounded. I mean, I can go watch it back now, but I just literally was like, okay, okay, God, better days are coming. And if it's going to start with this competition, then God, I trust you. And so the experience was absolutely amazing. I don't think I really enjoyed the full experience of the competition, honestly, because I always stayed to myself. I didn't mingle. I was praying the entire time because this was something that where when you're working on faith and dealing with faith and fear can't coexist.
Yeah. True.
And so I was in a process of, Lord, I'm scared, but I trust you. So I knew I couldn't just interact with other people or put on this front because I'm like, I go next. I don't want to talk right now. I can't deal with that at the moment. So I don't think I really enjoyed the experience as far as competition or as far as meeting the new people. More so for me, it was just literally a personal, individual thing that I needed to overcome. And by stepping out on faith, I'm not sure if y'all saw the finale, but that wasn't me singing. That was nothing but the Holy Spirit just having his way. And that's the only thing that I really prayed in the midst of this, because I knew all of this was for a good cause. Yes. At the very beginning, I knew this was for a good cause. I am all for that. But I also knew that this is something that I needed to do. That's something that I needed to personally experience, but not just for me. God didn't bless us with our gifts just for ourselves. someone out there needed to watch me and explain and understand, like, this is my story, this is how I felt about the situation, and somebody needed to be blessed with the songs that we sang all together. Like, a lot of those songs, you know, hit home. Some of those songs are like, oh my goodness, I haven't heard that in so long, and others you're like, oh wow, she just killed that, you know, blessed me, let me go listen to that, you know, on the radio, because I've been dealing with this and I need to hear this. And so that's really my biggest thing. And I was glad to be a part of something that can truly be a blessing, not only financially, but spiritually as well. Because there are a lot of people who told me how much, you know, the competition as a whole just continued to bless them spiritually. And that made me feel good. That made me feel good. I never entered this competition to win. This was literally a Christian, you finna beat yourself today. This is what we finna do. So but yeah, so that's my thing, Rodney.
Okay.
All right, I know not to give you the mic anymore because you talk.
I'm gonna talk. I'm a teacher too. My kids know.
I'm just joking. I'm looking at the time like I said 13 seconds. No, I'm just joking. I'm really, really joking. So, Lakeda, tell us where, when, how, and who.
Okay, so the first round of auditions, will be February 6th at Benjamin Barnes Branch YMCA at 2 p.m. Then the second round will be on February 13th at Benjamin Barnes Branch YMCA. And from there will be the next thing will be the top 12 on February 20th, and then February 27th will be the top 6. And the grand finale will be on March the 6th. And all of these auditions will have what we consider and which are our celebrity judges. For the auditions, Pastor Freddie Washington of Cornerstone will be there, and also Crystal Smith will serve as our audition judges. And also our grand finale judges will be Lisa Noel Smith and also 2 other celebrity judges. So you have to tune in to see who those people will be. And Rodney, you can definitely judge. We will have.
No, I wouldn't ask. I wouldn't ask. I'm nobody's second choice. So, no.
You are always the first choice, so make sure you're there. Okay, we'll save your microphone, and also you'll get to sing. How about that?
For me? So, man, I'm gonna win. If I sing,
y'all hold them to it. I hope everybody watching this hear you say that you'll sing.
I got a voice that the angels love.
I'm sure. I'm sure. So each contestant, the opportunity for us to vote for them will be after the last contestant has performed. And so Tanika just posted that you can host. I think that'll be great. Rodney Pelt will be our host. So thank you, Tanika. So each contestant has an opportunity. Well, there's an opportunity for the community, the people that are watching the live, Facebook Live, and you can follow the auditions and as well as the grand finale on our Facebook pages, which is the Benjamin Barnes Branch YMCA page, and also the Tuscaloosa Gospel Best page. And so each contestant is allowed. There will be a chance for them to vote for them. And each vote is $1. And you have the opportunity to vote as many times as you would like for your contestant. I would suggest vote for them all every time, over and over and over and over, because we have set a goal for $10,000. And again, let me mention that every dime that is raised, that you guys put into the program, to the event, goes into every single program. We provide financial assistance well over $50,000 a year in financial assistance to children that are part of our summer camp, after school, youth sports. And no one is turned away for the inability to pay. Of course, it is all income based, and we keep record of whom and how we're giving the funds away, but everything goes back into our youth programs. And Jermaine Funny Main Johnson will serve as our host for our finale, but Rodney Pelt will serve as the host for our auditions.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to happily decline because
why?
My schedule is too busy.
Okay, and we did just ask you short notice, so we'll get you on February the 13th. We'll excuse you February the 6th.
That's Valentine weekend.
Okay, February the 20th.
I'll be busy then too.
No, you won't. But
I'm just joking. But hold on, Lakeda. Before we get all into that again, because we got to run through that all over again before we get off.
Yes.
Dorcas, can you speak to how important this is for young folks to get involved in? Because you are a teacher, educator, how important it is for our young people in our community to, like I say, step out and get involved in this audition right here with the Y.
It's very important. One, because everyone who has auditioned, we're getting older, and young people need to step up, step out, and explore their voice. A lot of them don't realize that they have a voice, especially when it comes to young men. A lot of them, it's a stigma. To sing is not really cool, but there are a lot of talented kids out here, and to have that affirmation that they are good singers, I think will be a really good thing for them, because that confidence builder for all of our kids, just for them to get in and just give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. Right. Same question to you, Christian. Expect Miss Rapper.
That was a long time ago. So I do think it is truly important, especially I'm an elementary music teacher, and I feel like it starts at that age. Actually encouraging individuals. I know I actually got on to one of my kids today who was trying to make other kids laugh by not singing the correct notes, but I've heard this child sing before, and it bothered me. And I got onto him, and I'm gonna have to apologize to him tomorrow. Like, I didn't mean to just get onto you the way that I did, but it hurt my feelings because you can truly sing. But at ages like that, everybody wants to play around. You don't even realize what you can actually do. And so I really feel like we should encourage young people, no matter the age, to at least start somewhere. And it takes educators like myself and Dorcas to do those things, because we really care about our kids and their well-being and them actually being able to be a part of something like that. I know we were raised in the church. There's a lot of kids out there now that are not raised in the church, and so their mamas and daddies aren't forcing them to sing in the youth choir. So it is definitely very, very important to get these children involved at a young age, so they don't have to wait 23 years to be in their first competition.
Absolutely.
Awesome. That's where I got all my talent from. Youth choir at Mount Sinai United Methodist Church under the leadership of the great Sister Carvin and her suite. So I got a lot of my talent from down there in the church. That was supposed to be funny. Y'all supposed to laugh.
How about that?
Fake, man. That's so fake. All right. Let's wrap this up. Lakeda, again, how do we audition and when are the auditions?
So again, auditions are open to anyone 18 and older. You would arrive at the Benjamin Barnes Branch YMCA shortly before 2 p.m. because you need to fill out a little paperwork, bring your ID, and be prepared to sing a cappella for the first audition. And
are there any ages?
18 and older.
18 and older, okay.
Mm-hmm. And so you will perform before our celebrity judges, Pastor Freddie Washington, as well as Crystal Smith, and those who make the second round. But you are gradually, those who make it will be going on to the next set of auditions, then all the way down to the top 6, and then those top 6 will be the ones that will perform at the grand finale at Cornerstone Baptist Church. Thank you, Pastor Freddie, and the church for opening up the doors again for us to do that fundraiser there. And $1 per vote per contestant is what the audience would pay to support their favorite singer. And the winner, of course, would win the title of becoming the 2022 Tuscaloosa Gospel Best winner, as well as awards, media exposure, and the opportunity to perform throughout various times throughout the year. And also, Kristen will be our performance. Will perform also at our grand finale as well. Awesome. And remember, if nothing else from this, remember that not only is this is simply a fundraiser, but there are families and children who are deserving of the opportunity to be a part of extra things, and I want that to always be remembered. Although we are in West Tuscaloosa, and yes, we are providing programs for at-risk children, but our reach is beyond West Tuscaloosa. So you will be supporting children, period. Children who deserve an opportunity to learn, to advance, exposure. So if for nothing else, think about what we could do for children today that would definitely bless them tomorrow. And we thank everybody for being a part of this. We thank everyone for coming out. We thank all of our past contestants and those who will continue to do it this time as well. If you enjoy singing and you love knowing that children will smile because of what you're doing, then this is the fundraiser and opportunity for you.
All right. Thank y'all so much. Any one of y'all want to blow for us real quick?
Or maybe, yeah, I think that'd be great.
Not you, Miss Smith.
You do it, Lakeda.
Who?
Not Miss Smith. Not Miss Smith. We're gonna put her on mute. All
Please put me on mute.
right. Somebody just give us one stanza of something.
You want to take it, Dorcas?
There's a praise on the inside that I can't keep to myself. A holler stirring up from the depths of my soul. So excuse me if I seem a little giddy or even a little strange. 'Cause praise is the way we say things.
Amen.
Wow.
It's good. Thank you.
Wow. Yes, ma'am.
All right, your turn. Kristen, your turn.
All right, well, I'm gonna stick with my audition song because that's my go-to. Leandra Johnson. I'm gonna meet her one day. Y'all gonna see me on stage with her one day. One day.
You will.
Sometimes it gets cold and you feel all alone. But hold on, better days are coming. It can be rough in this world. I know it ain't easy, but hang on in there. I know better days are coming. Oh, we're gonna go right there.
Y'all make me want to sing.
Go ahead.
Do it.
I'm really just playing. But I'll make sure that everything you do is definitely giving back to the children in the way that you would want and that you'll be proud of. That's my part of the deal.
Ooh,
I like that.
Y'all
appreciate
told,
that part of the deal.
Christian, y'all told me up there for a second.
I know.
Cool.
And you know what? And the auditions felt like that every single time. Everyone that
cool.
performed, in my opinion, brought in the spirit. And that's great because we are a Christian organization. Don't have to be a Christian to be a part of it, but that's what we stand behind. So it felt great. It felt great. Every audition felt great.
Well, I'm trying to make my best to be there at the auditions on February the 6th.
Thank you.
Miss Smith, is our little baby gonna sing?
I would love her to. I'm gonna make sure she does that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make sure that I will ask her to do it.
Just let her throw something out there. She ain't got to participate.
Just
let her throw something out there. That girl is talented.
And that would be a great opportunity for her too.
See how my mind thinks.
I see how your mind thinks. Thank you. I thank everybody for supporting the YMCA. We are one of the best organizations, nonprofits in Tuscaloosa. Tell everybody and make sure they remember that.
One of the best. Mind Change is the first best, you would say.
Okay, well, we work so well together, both Mind Changers and Benjamin Barnes Branch YMCA. So I would say yes, we're both number one.
All right, Miss Smith. Thank y'all so much. See, that's why I had to do so much for the Y, because she's a character. Thank y'all so much for coming on tonight, and we're going to continue to promote this. Thank you, Miss Smith, Miss Simmons, and Miss Bridford. Thank y'all so much.
Y'all. Thanks, Dorcas. Thanks,
welcome. Thank you.
Dorcas and Christian. Let me see my point in the right direction.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for educating our babies in the midst of this hell we're going through with this pandemic. So thank y'all so much. I know y'all don't get that enough. People don't bring you donuts and coffee and all that. But if I knew what schools you work at, don't tell me. But if I knew what schools you work at, I'd bring you coffee and donuts every day.
I'm about to say it.
That's why I said don't tell me.
I think Dorcas is at Northridge, right?
I didn't hear that. I ain't never been to Northridge.
Christian, where are you?
I don't know where it's at.
The Alberta School of Performing Arts.
Oh, Alberta. Okay.
I'll make district. Over there. I stick for the West Side School. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
We know that.
We'll take care of y'all one day next week. And thank y'all so much for doing what y'all do for our kids in our community. And we know some of our kids ain't some of the best ones, but we appreciate all the love you give them. So
Absolutely.
Keep doing what you're doing. Sing y'all their hearts out for the Lord. Thank you, Miss Smith, for all you do for our babies up there at Benjamin Barnes. You don't get enough support, enough credit. Me and you fight a lot of battles together, so let's stay on the
Yes.
same battlefield. Thank y'all so much for coming. We'll be right back with Kitchen Table Conversation.
Okay, thank you.
With your forgiveness, you can trust God with your shame. You can trust God to get to heaven when you die. But the real question is this: do you trust Him with timing? Some of us will say, oh, I worship Jesus. I'm going to see Jesus face to face when I die. But the real question isn't in the by and by when I die, is what am I going to do in the meantime? And what if He doesn't show up in the exact moment, in the exact way that I expected Him to show up? And what if I'm not married at the same time my girlfriends are married? And what if God doesn't pay my bill when it's due? And what if God doesn't develop and deliver me from the addiction in the first year? What if it doesn't work the first time, the second time, the third time? Then the question becomes not just do I trust that God will do it, but do I trust when He wants to do it?
Did y'all hear that? Do I need to play that again? That is so amazing. Do I trust God to do it when He wants to do it? Woo, that's a blessing all in itself. Look, guys, thank y'all for watching Kitchen Table Conversation. I know y'all popping off right now, and that's cool. I love you. A couple more announcements. Listen, Monday, Say Cheese, Selfie Museum, right there at University Mall in the JCPenney corridor. Please come out. Please come out. It's only $40. Everybody needs a professional headshot. Headshots and handshakes business mixer. Come out next Monday, 6 p.m. right there at the Say Cheese Selfie Museum in the JCPenney corridor. Thank y'all so much. Please get your tickets on Eventbrite. Go on Eventbrite and find it. There we're gonna continue to promote this. Thank y'all so much. And also February the 6th at 2 p.m. Benjamin Barnes Branch YMCA. It's the auditions for Tuscaloosa's Gospel's Best. Come out. If you think you got talent, or you hope you got talent, or you wish you had talent, come out and audition for Tuscaloosa Gospel's Best. That's February the 6th, 2 p.m. right there at the Benjamin Barnes Branch YMCA. You get there a little early so you can sign up and go in and do your thing. Now listen, it's a Gospel's Best. That's why I say Gospel's Best, not all the other stuff. So leave all the other stuff where it's at. Come with your good gospel rap song, gospel church song, or gospel individual song, whatever, somebody's song, as long as it's gospel and affiliated with the Lord. The Lord. So come out, audition, February the 6th, 2 p.m. at the Benjamin Barnes Branch YMCA for Tuscaloosa Gospel's Best. It is awesome, guys. I've been to the performance, seen the performance. We have some talented people right here in Tuscaloosa, but if you hold your gift to something that's so precious that God gave you, I feel like your reward will be lessened here on earth. So share your gifts with the world. Share your gifts through music, songs, singing, dancing, all that good stuff. Share your gifts, guys. Share your gifts. With that being said, thank y'all so much for tuning in to Kitchen Table Conversations. It will be on Tuesdays for the next foreseeable future. My Mondays are loaded now. I do a whole bunch of my other stuff on Mondays. So going forward, we'll be on Tuesdays, and we'll tell y'all the schedule going forward. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all be safe. Wear your mask out here. Be protective. Omicron ain't playing. Stay safe. We love you. Keep your kids safe. Keep your family safe. Until next time, we'll see you.
Your forgiveness, you can trust God with your shame. You can trust God to get to heaven when you die. But the real question is this: do you trust Him with timing? Some of us will say, oh, I worship Jesus. I'm going to see Jesus face to face when I die. But the real question isn't in the by and by when I die, it's what am I going to do in the meantime? And what if He doesn't show up in the exact moment, in the exact way that I expected Him to show up? And what if I'm not married at the same time my girlfriends are married? And what if God doesn't pay my bill when it's due? And what if God doesn't develop and deliver me from the addiction in the first year? What if it doesn't work the first time, the second time, the third time? Then the question becomes not just do I trust that God will do it, but do I trust when he wants to do it?